Hey fam, what's up? I'm back again with another video. Quick video, thought came to my head, just wanted to throw it out there. If you are highly in tune or if you are a chosen one, it is very, very important that you protect your surroundings, protect your energy, and have strong boundaries, okay? But when you have these boundaries, understand what's going to come with it, right? So being a chosen one, we already deemed as weird, right? We already deemed as weird because we don't go with the masses. We don't follow what everybody follow. We have our own thoughts. We're free-spirited. And so yeah, so just that alone is already going to set you apart from other people, right? But also understand this, and I can't speak for nobody else. I may be just speaking for myself. Yes, God is in me, right? And I move with integrity. However, I don't know if it's my background or my upbringing. Everything I say I'm gonna do, I really do. And that's with everything. So what I mean is if you make me mad, and it's a disclaimer, if you make me mad and I say I'm gonna slap you, right? I really am gonna do it. Like, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. And sidebar, so real quick, I'm not promoting violence, okay? I honestly think that you shouldn't fight, right? If you can talk it out, hash it out, or even before we get to that part, you just express how you feel to avoid an actual confrontation, then you do that. Like, non-violence by any means necessary, right? Ain't that what Martin Luther King said? All right, anyway. So that's one thing I know. So, like, being a chosen, I don't talk just to talk. And I've noticed, like, people who are highly in tune, that know that they are, because I met a lot of people who are chosen and they still trying to find their way. They don't even know the powers that they have. But the people who are in tune, I noticed that they don't just talk to talk. Like, and when I mean just talk to talk, like have small conversations, right? Usually everything that they say is something that has happened or something they're really going to do or are really doing, right? And I'm telling you this because, like, when you're a chosen one, it's important to protect your energy and set boundaries. And also understand that people who are not chosen is never going to understand your thoroughness. Your thoroughness. So, it's been a lot of times, like, even now that I think about it, even in high school, right? I was so happy, a bubbly person. Like, I remember being in high school, and that's how I know. I remember being in high school, and people used to say, I want to see what it looked like when you get mad. Because I was so the opposite that people wanted to see how I look when I was angry, right? And so for me, it was never like, I'm not scared of y'all. It's just I have no reason to be mad, right? And let me tell you, when you're happy or like you don't operate out of needing validation or like you don't operate out of seeking validation or something like that, like people will put you in a pocket. You're going to be slow. You're going to be whatever the narrative is because you can't just be this green. Like, why you not having a pity party with me? Why are you not miserable with me? Something must be off or you must be slow because you're not miserable. Well, anyway, I'm just saying all of that to say, people will put you in a pocket when they're not chosen, bro. And you have to understand this because they're gonna call you all types of names. Like, it's been times people said I had anger issues. I just told you, I was in high school, ever since high school, right? People used to say, I want to see what it look like you get mad. Because I'm never mad. And then, I don't know if you guys are onto the zodiac signs and all of that. I'm a Taurus. So, with that being said, that means that I'm patient and I'm slow to anger. Like, you got to push me. My back got to be against the wall before I swing, right? And again, I'm not condoning violence. As a matter of fact, now that I am older, I'm 38, my boundaries are so high and strict because I know me all the way. I know me. So no, I'm not going to fight, but I will cut you off. I will ghost you. I will, if I feel like you're trying to, because it's like the law of attraction. The more you withhold, the more someone wants to come and take, right? But if I gave my energy to you, like tried to pull on my energy, you would resist it. It's just the law of attraction. It's just like when a guy likes a girl a lot. Most of the time, when I see a guy going goo goo gaga over a female, and then I see the female, she don't be liking him at all. And me being a female, dating guys and dealing with guys, honestly, the guys that I dissed the most or like didn't give, I was like, anyway, they treated me better than the ones that I was really playing a part with. It's just the law of attraction. Well, anyway, the reason why I'm saying that is when you're a chosen one and you have strong boundaries and you know yourself and stuff like that, you're going to get called names and you have to be prepared for it. People are going to misinterpret you. I really had somebody tell me I had anger issues, right? And that's how opinion it is, but the reason why they said I have anger issues is because I'm thorough. So what I say is what I mean. My yes mean yes and my no mean no. That's not an anger issue. That's just me standing my ground. I don't come in anger, right? And this is not so much for me, but I'm using this as an example because I know other people probably going through this, right? I want peace. For me, my motto is when I get around people, I always want a little mini party. Like when we get around, I want to key with you. I want to joke. I want to have a moment. I want to have a moment of inspiration. I might even throw God in there. Because that's just my vibe, yo. I just want everybody, because like hard, yo. So for this moment, let's just shoot this for a little bit. You know, crack a laugh. That's me always. Like literally and I think that's what helped me because I still have a kid like heart. And I know that. Like when I was in my early 20s, I was very childish, right? And I know that might be contradicting because I'm also say I was mature for my age. And it's a difference. So what I mean is I was mature in the sense of being a 20-year-old, 19-year-old. I was mature in the sense of I lived on my own. I moved out at like 19, 20. I didn't stay long, but I did move out. I was, doing doctor's appointments, just handling. I was just put my big girl panties on at a young age. I know a lot of kids that's 19, 20 now, and their mom still put their clothes out for them, buy them clothes and stuff. So I'm just saying, at that time I was very mature, but I still had a kid-like heart. Little things made me laugh. I was tickled by things, and I still do have a kid-like heart. I'm very free-spirited, go with the flow with certain things. When it comes to business, it's different. But I was so go with the flow, you know what I mean? And so now that's not the case. That's not the case, So I'm just saying that because I had people say that I have anger issues or like that I'm a hothead. And it's like you only saying that because you see me interact with a person, right? Okay, so you see me interact with a person and you seen my other side, right? That rarely ever comes out, right? Because I come in peace. I'm known for it. But the reason why you seen that is because somebody wasn't respecting my boundaries, right? After I tried to avoid it. I try to avoid a situation. And so a narcissist or a person who takes my kindness for weakness or take me as green or slow or stupid tries to overstep their boundaries. And so now I have to be forceful, right? And now I have anger issues. Even though at the end of the day, ain't no anger issues. I just stand on what I say. And then since I know I stand on what I say, I move in such a way that I don't have to do that. I don't have to. I mean, yeah, I'm going to always stand on what I say, but I'm not going to be around people who test me and make me have to be in that, operate in the whole, I said what I said type thing. Like, again, I always want a kumbaya moment. Like, that's just me. Life is hard. Like, why are we arguing? It's draining, honestly. Pop a damn blood vessel. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm telling you as a chosen one, you're going to be misinterpreted. Like you are. People going to call you things. But understand that the only reason why they calling you that is because A, they not as strong as you. B, they don't have the heart. They don't have the heart. C, they're not thorough. And D, can we just say that 95% of the people you know just talk just to talk. And you might be included in that 95%. But I'm just saying, most people talk just to talk, to hear their self-talk. Y'all have a conversation. Yeah, I'm going here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Fast forward a month, 2 months, a year. That conversation was pointless because nobody did anything they said they was going to do, even attempted. They didn't even attempt, right? It was just for the moment. So when you, this person, this chosen person, this person that carries this light and your presence and your aura already strong without you saying a word. Without you saying a word. And so on top of that, you got a presence coming in here. You don't even have to speak. And I can feel your energy. And on top of that, you won't let me play with you? You won't let me do mind games and manipulate and gaslight? You mean that this whole building in here has been bamboozled by my phoniness and you the only one that can see through it? Oh no. You gotta go. You gotta go, sis. You messing up what's going on here. Oh no. And so this is where the gang stalking, this is where the people click up and smear campaign and say things about you and say, she did it. But for us chosen ones, it does. Didn't I just tell you I'm thorough? Most people that's thorough are not messy. You can't be messy and execute something like full, right? I'm not messy. So you can dig. You can dig to the bottom of the earth, stank. You ain't never gonna find nothing on me. And if you do, I bet you 9 times out of 10, I told you about that. You know what I mean? You're gonna try to smear my name. And so what happens is you smear my name to make me look bad in a different, or look like people look at me in a different light, but my character hold weight. My character for chosen ones. The only people that's gonna side with people who do smear campaigns It's people who kind of don't like you either because of your strength, because they know you chosen, because you pretty, naturally, right? Or you handsome, you don't gotta do too much, you don't gotta prove nothing. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I get disheartened by like the hate and the shade and stuff, and this is because I never was bullied, y'all. I know in high school, and look, I was been big all my life, but I never was really bullied, right? I never had bullies. Everybody liked me, got along with everybody. I was Tye. Everybody knew me for being Tye, you feel me? So, like, this whole, but I didn't know myself back then. I just knew everybody always wanted to see what it was like when I was mad. That's all I know. Everybody, I remember just being outside with friends being like, yo, I want to see what it look like when you mad, yo. I just am curious, yo, you just so happy. So, that's the only part, but I never been bullied, bro. So, this whole being chosen and people ganging up on you, it's like, I'm used to it now, or not even used to it, because not a lot of people gang up on me. Let me not make it seem like that. But, I just never knew. And it's like, yo, I can see if I did a thing to bring attention my way, right? I can see if I did something to somebody, you know? But it's like, you really don't like me because you don't like yourself. That is so fucking crazy. But that's when you start to realize that it's a spiritual battle. It's a spiritual battle. You know, we all are here physical, you see me, but for real, what lives on and carries on forever and transcends is our spirit, our soul, our energy. So that's what this battle is all about. Energy and spirit, you know? And I'm gone. I'm out of it. I'm about to go do what I gotta do, but I just wanted to get on here and let y'all know, like, yo, when you are chosen, people are not gonna like your thoroughness. You're thorough. What I say is what I really mean. So, like, if I say I'm gonna slap you, I am gonna slap you, yo. That's a strong, it's not even a possibility. Like, if I say it, I mean it. And I know most chosen ones can, and look, let me not just talk about violence. Like, if I say I'm gonna take the trash out tomorrow morning, I am. And look, let me put it in another way, because I don't want y'all to think it's just about violence, but I just use that because I need you to understand this is real life. But long story short, I'm always going to be reliable. I'm always at any event 10 minutes early. On time is late for me. That's me. Whatever I say, I'm going, like, and that's my secret power, bro. Because I know most people not like that. So when it comes to relationships and friendships and whatever else, I understand that I'm rare. Because I follow through and I'm thorough in everything. To the point that people compete with me when I'm not competing because I'm thorough. You get me? And I feel like a lot of chosen people are like that. You're thorough. You don't do a lot of small talking. You don't do a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Every day you wake up striving to be the best version of yourself and better than you was yesterday. If you keep thinking like that and doing that, everything you do is going to be thorough. You're going to be thorough. You're going to follow through. If you say you're going to be Sarah tomorrow at the library at 4, you're going to be there by 3:50. If you're chosen. Because that's how your heart is. That's how you move. When it's a person you care about or a thing you're doing, you're going to be thorough. People are going to be intimidated of that. People are going to call you names because of that. People are going to put you in a pocket and assume that if you here early, you don't got nothing else to do. Ain't that crazy? She don't got nobody else. She don't got no other friends. She don't got no family. That's why she at my beck and call, or every time I call, she available. Because she don't got nothing to do. Look how negative that is. A positive thing turned negative. I could be busy as shit. I could have a lot on my plate. And I'll still make time for you because that's how I'm made, that's how I'm built. I'm not selfish. I don't think just about myself. You might think like that, and that's why you assume this. But just because I'm answering a call, or if you're in need, I come to your assistance, you know, that don't mean that I'm down on my luck. I'm just being nice. And once I start living life and realizing and noticing people move based off of how they perceive you, that's why I know people be like, I don't care what people say about me. What people say about me don't make, and it don't. Like, what people eat don't make you right. I get it. But also be mindful. Be mindful. How people think of you is how they treat you. And that's a fucking fact. How they think of you is how they're going to attempt to treat you. See, I'm aware of that. And that comes back to me saying I'm thorough and I have boundaries. You feel me? Like, my yes mean yes, my no mean no. And I'm really used to saying that's none of your business now. Okay? Because when you get your back to the wall, or when life happens and like it's do or die, like you need to pay rent, you need to pay your mortgage, you need to da-da-da-da, all these people that's around you talking a bunch of nothing, where are they at? You had to come up and figure out a way, right? So that's all I'm saying. How people think of you is how they treat you. They're gonna say, call you names, put you in a pocket and all of that. Because they don't understand your thoroughness, why you prompt. Every time I need a Linda, you always there, you make a way, you look out for me. I really appreciate that. So heartfelt and sincere, but at the same time, hate you for it. So So all I'm saying is just be careful. Protect your energy. And I know as a chosen one you don't want to think like this, but you got to get to a point of A, having boundaries, and B, not picking and choosing what you do for people, but looking at the person and say, if I was in need or I was without, would I be able to go to this person and get the same treatment? That helps you a lot in life. And then you're going to get to a point where you will stop doing stuff for a lot of people, because most people won't do what you do for them without no question. Like, your friend might be stranded, a car broke down, and you'll go an hour away to go help them in need. And won't ask for no gas money or nothing. Hard times, everybody go through it, you know? But let me tell you, if that homegirl you just went to go get, if you was in that situation, girl, she with her boyfriend, she tied up. You know what I mean? So, or like, it just ain't happening, or they wouldn't even think about coming to get you. So just be mindful with stuff like that, y'all. Like, you gotta be mindful. You gotta think about both sides, but just be prepared to be called different names and misinterpreted, like misconstrued. People assuming things, but that's our secret power. That's what they don't know. That's my secret power. Because, like, even at my workplace, I know I got so many stories going on there, but I also know it freak them out because, like, whatever story or narrative you got, I keep showing up the way I am, and I know a couple of them like, oh, how is she still coming in here happy or da-da-da-da-da-da, or level-headed or whatever, but I just heard that she did this and this and this and this. That's what you heard. You need to be suing the person you heard that from, or you need to go back to the person you heard that from. But that's our secret power, though. Alright, that's it. Life is love, life. That's all I wanted to say. People want to misconstrue you, call you out names, say you got anger issues, you weird, you off, you slow, you green. All because they can't figure you out. Stay a mystery, though. Good day.